You're now listening to So You Were Saying
with Dora and Lex.
Tune in every Friday for the latest episode.
Oh, you ready?
Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Wait, did we start?
Yes, we are.
Oh, hey, y'all. You are now tuned in to another episode of So You Were Saying with your host,
Miss Dora.
and Lex.
Dun.
Y'all, let me tell you, first of all, we already recorded an episode tonight, but we did not like it.
We did not like it.
And we weren't putting out trash content, so we're doing another one. Here we are.
Yes, we are. So it's not a lie. It came from our brains. Anyways. But this episode is going to be called The Interview. And honestly, like, this is just like a fun thing. We kind of just started scrolling. And again, thank you, Derek Jackson,
for being a cheater.
Being a cheater, right? It's just like the content and the questions that you put out. Beautiful. Thank you so much. So we're just going to be going through a couple of them today. And we're going to get Miss Lex's thoughts on this.
She's interviewing me, you guys.
Yes. I'm so excited. So some of them are scenarios.
I'm nervous. I don't know the questions.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. But some of them are like a bit more, serious than others. So the first one,
okay.
Ladies, or AKA Lex, could you date a guy who's waiting until marriage to have sex?
Nah. I can't. No, I mean,
not at all.
Can I see it?
What you mean? No sex, no sexy time, no type of sex.
Can I see it? Like, we don't necessarily have sex for me to see it. Like, can I see it?
So your answer is dependent on whether you can see it or not?
I'm not marrying a micro penis.
Okay.
I'm just not.
We started strong, ladies and gentlemen. We started strong. No, I understand. Okay.
I can wait until marriage. Like, we don't need to be, we don't even need to go. Like, are you a grower or a shower? And if you are a grower, I need to see how well it grows, because
this is hysterically funny because in my head, I thought that this question was going to go differently. Like, I thought, you were going to say something along the lines, well, I'm like, no, I can't wait because I need to know if that connection is going to work, because at the end, like something like that. But you're like, oh, I need to know what size it is.
Nah, I am that people lie. Size don't matter. Size matters. Okay? Size matters.
We started
like
strong.
I don't need you to be.
That's all I'm saying. I didn't expect that one going. Sorry, guys.
I don't need. I don't need you to be out here slanging. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need it to be long.
There are so many more answers.
I need it to be enough. Okay? Like,
so you don't even care about chemistry?
I can teach you my chemistry. Okay, here's the thing.
Can you though?
Yes. If I have my thing
I can teach you chemistry. So like the chemistry between you and another.
If we have great chemistry, not during sex,
emotional
chemistry, that's it. I'm good. Like, the sex will work itself out.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, is she confident?
Yeah.
No, says, I am here for it.
I am here. Like, you need a teacher, I will teach you. If you check off every other box that I'm looking for,
right,
and you say, okay, I want to wait. I've had enough sex in my life. I can wait.
Okay.
I can wait.
Except for the size.
But no, the size matters.
You see?
The size, I am not. Y'all, I have experienced a micro penis, and I'm telling you, it's not happening again.
Okay. We're on to question number 2.
Okay.
That one was a little aggressive. Name one thing you won't accept in your next relationship. And let's preface, obviously you're in a relationship. No, I'm not hinting that anything is happening. But in general, if this situation were to go bye-bye and you started a new relationship, what is one thing that you would be like, I'm putting my foot down? Not again.
Lack of romance. You can't lack romance. Like, you have to.
Romance how? What exactly is romance? So examples.
Okay, so.
Oh, here we go.
You said examples.
No, examples, because again, romance is different to everybody else.
Right. Okay. How do I put this? I'm not talking about shower me with flowers every day, but, I don't want to have to tell you to buy me flowers. I don't want to have to ask you to take me on a date. I don't want to have to ask you to set up a surprise for me, like, or explain to you that birthdays are important and things of that nature. Like,
so you want a detail-oriented man.
I want a man who puts in effort outside of
I pay the bills.
Right.
Okay.
because everybody's love language is different, as we know.
Mhm.
And not that anything's wrong with being a provider. Actually, it's great. Pay my bills while you want to pay my bills. Like, I am not knocking you.
70-30. 100%.
But I want someone who wants to shower me with
She wants stuff.
I want stuff. Yeah. And I don't mean like it doesn't have to be extravagant or like I want okay, here we go. Quality time. That's the thing.
You want quality time with details, though.
With details. Absolutely.
Oh, she said quality time. I was like, no, she wants details too,
I
sir.
want you to date me like you were trying to get me from the beginning all the way through. And I don't want to have to like remind you to want to date me.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like, it's funny because I have thought about that before. And I'm like, well, what do I want to do differently next time? First of all, before the next time even comes, I want to date myself.
Right.
Because I want to manifest. I want to be able to give myself something so that when the next person comes in, they know what boundary is. Like you have
you set the level of expectation.
Levels of expectation.
Mhm.
So if I can take myself out and I can sit by myself and have a meal and enjoy my own company and do it, you're just in addition to. See, like what I lacked before because I was just young when I got into the relationship was loving myself first.
Right.
Because I walked into it so broken.
Mhm.
So I don't want to walk into another one so broken that I want to be able to date myself, and I want the person that comes, after, if that happens, to want the same thing, like to give me the same things that I want to give them.
Like this is baseline.
Right, this is baseline. Exactly.
And you need to exceed baseline.
Exactly.
Right.
So like this is what this is the minimal that you have to do.
Right.
So you better wow me with some extra.
Oh, okay. We went from my size matters to
period. Your size matters, and your heart size matters too. Like, not your pocket size. I want to be very clear on that. It does not require a lot of money to wow me, but it does require effort and detail, and just really, wanting to take the extra step. That's what I want. Go the extra mile.
Ooh. Okay.
FYI, I go the extra mile.
Okay.
Like,
so this one, you got to pay attention because there's categories to this, okay?
Oh, God.
So it says ladies, but we're going to switch it to Lex.
Here we
Arrange this in order of importance.
Oh, man.
Yes. Now you remember now.
Okay.
Number A. Or letter A.
Number A. Number A.
Number A. I swear I went to school. I'm educated.
I'm educated.
I'm educated. Anyway, so letter A, financially stability.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. B, sexually satisfies you. C, good personality. D, loyalty. E, protects you. I'll let you look at the questions because I know it's a lot to memorize. Order of importance. A being most important.
A would have to be personality. First of all, if I don't like you, I'm not even gonna be with you.
Oh.
Oh,
that's okay. I got commentary, but I want to know what the runner-up is.
B would be financial stability because if you can't.
Oh, okay. Okay, girl. I see you.
Financial stability, period. Like, if I can't trust you with my finances, I can't trust you with anything else.
Okay.
C would be. Let me see the list again. Hold on. Yeah, I need the list because that was a lot. Run that back.
Okay,
run that back. Sorry. B is loyal.
Okay. I was starting to panic.
Hold on. Okay, so A, still good personality because again, if I don't like you, I can't be with you.
Okay.
B would be loyal. C would be financially stable. D would be protects you. Protect. Yeah, I said it right.
Protects you.
I can English. And then last would just be sex. Again, y'all, sex, if y'all haven't noticed in my life, sex is just not that relevant. It's just not that much important. Like, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, again, it just can't be micro.
That's interesting that you had loyalty at B, right? And you had good personality at A. I would switch those. For me, loyalty is
if I don't like your personality, I don't care if you're loyal to me. I'm not going to be with you.
But that's not what it's saying. It just says good personality. It doesn't mean that they don't have a great personality. It's just that of the level of importance. Which one do you find more important? They still have the good personality. Do you
Mm-mm.
value loyalty over good personality?
But if I'm with you, you have to have a good I'm not gonna be with somebody who doesn't have a good
This
personality.
person does have a good personality. They're asking you the level of importance.
No, that's not what it says. It doesn't say they
It
have a good personality.
it says good personality. It says arrange this order of importance. So meaning the person has all of like basically what you look for. What's the
Oh,
rule?
this is not somebody that I'm just, like, randomly trying to meet and I gotta put it because again,
Like in your order of importance. But the
if
person
I
has
don't
this.
know you,
Mhm.
and how am I supposed to know that you have a good personality?
No. You
Okay,
know.
am I, like, going through a blonde moment? Because you know I have blonde moments.
What I'm saying is they just this doesn't necessarily the level of
Okay, this
importance
person that
or
I don't know has all these qualities is what you're
not
saying.
necessarily has all this quality. It's what you look for and what's more important to you. There you go.
Yeah, you still gotta have a good personality.
Okay. Above being loyal. That's what you said.
Loyalty is such a, like,
I'm just asking.
it's just
Mhm.
there's so many other umbrellas to like, it's not just one thing, like, loyalty what is loyalty to you?
Ooh.
Like, how do
This is
you
not
define
interview
I'm
Dora.
just saying, how do you define loyalty that you make it the first thing over a personality? What defines loyalty for you?
Trust.
Mhm. If you got a good personality, I'm probably gonna trust you. No, I'm just saying.
What
Just
the
saying, you never know.
hell
You never know.
does that?
Like, you don't even know.
Did you think about that before?
Did I just word vomit?
I was like, wait, what?
No. Again, but the thing is, your personality is gonna say a lot about your loyalty. So one is like washing the yes, no, yes,
Okay, wait, hold on.
yes,
Are we just are you
yes,
making the statement that people with good personalities are
no,
loyal?
no,
Okay, because
because
that's
that's a
what it
lie.
sounded in my head.
Because that's a lie.
You said you make it seem like more.
Somebody that I choose. Let
Mhm.
me be specific to myself,
Yes, because
not to
I'm
everyone.
panicking now.
Somebody that I choose, I'm gonna
Mhm.
look at their personality first.
Okay,
Okay.
which is fine.
If I feel that you have a good personality, I'm with you now. We're
Mhm.
together.
Right.
Your great personality has
Mhm.
rubbed off on me,
Mhm.
and you have earned my trust
Mhm.
through the good person that you are.
Right.
Okay. Loyalty, then like it's like right there.
Okay.
It's like right there.
Oh, we can fight if you want to.
Oh my
So I
gosh.
have okay. So my whole thing is, what if this person is not that they have a bad personality, but what if they're not like the most charismatic person, but you still mesh well with them? Don't you care like their loyalty for you above their personality? Because to you, like it still blends well with what you need. But I would rather
Mm.
them be more loyal than you see what I'm saying?
No, I don't. So I'm just like,
It's just like for me,
And
loyalty,
y'all,
like
I really do have blind moments, and it takes a minute for somebody to like explain something to me, and
no.
for me to get
I
it.
think
So
this just
just
has to do
bear
with
with me.
preferences. I think this just has to do with preferences. But I'm just like shocked that we're not in agreement with this because I'm just like, okay, this person, because again, there's people that have good personalities, there's people that have great personalities, right? But it doesn't like the people that have good personalities are not valued, or at least I don't take that. I was like, oh my God, you don't have to be an outstanding personality because I do a lot. I do a lot. Like the door does a lot. So it's just like if you have an okay personality, but you're loyal to me, like, bro, that means everything. Like you have my back through and through, and I can trust you. And we have like when I say, like that eye contact, like we don't even have to say anything verbal, but you got my back and I got my back, and I'm looking at you and like, honey, and then that person like reciprocates with that. I live for that. I'm sorry. Like I don't care if he has a crappy personality to the world. To me, as long as it meshes with me, he has my back. Like that's my man through and through. We ride or
If y'all
die,
can see her
baby.
right
We
now,
ride or
her hand is in the air and she is shaking her body. Like, yes, this is my man.
Yeah.
Yes. He's
I'm
a loyal, okay person.
He's a loyal, okay personality. You might think his humor's dry, but it's good for me. That's just what I'm saying. Like my thing is
But
they
that's
said
what I'm saying.
importance.
Okay, so but again, to me,
No, that's fine. I'm just shocked.
no, what I'm saying is the personality part. Like,
Uh-huh.
a good personality to me, not to the world. That's what you're saying? I
Right.
feel like it just has to be like an overall thing. Like,
Okay.
are you a crappy person to everybody else, but then you're good to me? I have to question that.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, and again,
Am I thinking too deep into this?
yeah, I think
Okay.
and is that personality, like, when people the way that people treat other people, is that personality? I think that's just character, no?
Okay, now how are we defining personality? I think we just need to skip this question at this point.
Actually, I don't even know what personality is anymore. Next question.
Scratch
That question,
everything.
never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about anyways. Okay, so this one's actually kinda serious.
Oh god.
This one states, "Making a girl believe that you like her just so that you can have sex with her should be classified as sexual assault, but no one is ready to have that conversation yet."
Hmm. I
Mm, mm,
wouldn't consider a
mm.
sexual assault. It's in my head,
Right.
it's a forceful act of violence. I mean, it's violence, sexual behavior, a
Mhm.
forceful act of sexual behavior, right? Like onto someone else.
Right.
Um, Now, will I classify that person as a pedophile? I guess, what's the term?
A
No, I'm sorry,
predator.
not predator. Sorry, I was like, not
Mhm.
pedophile. Predator. That's the P word I was looking for. A predator?
Mhm.
Absolutely. A manipulator? 100%. But a sexual assault, person? No, no. Because nobody forced you to have sex with them. They just manipulated you into having sex with them. And that's on, not that it's on you, because obviously, like, to be a manipulator, like, that's,
So now I started thinking about it because when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, what? No, hell no." But I guess the reason why they I still don't I'm not in agreement that it's
I don't
assault,
want to
right?
say that it's on you because that sounds bad because you are the
Right.
victim. But it's,
But it's
you,
because of you're lied to. So in essence, yes, you would slept with that person, but you didn't have all the facts. You get what I'm saying?
but that's what I'm saying. That makes them a manipulator and a
Mhm.
predator, not a
Right.
pedophile. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what I was talking about. Clearly, I'm not in the right headspace for these type of questions right now. Because I definitely like word vomited earlier in that whole question. We're just gonna skip that.
Mm-mm.
Um, but yeah, no, not. I wouldn't say it's sexual assault though,
Mhm.
because it wasn't a forceful physical act. Like when I hear sexual assault, I think forceful physical act,
Mhm.
not, oh, you just, you know, strung me along for a month until you got in my drawers and then decided that you wanted to leave.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes or no?
Wait, I lost you there. Wait, so
What are you, y'all? I'm about to throw Dora
I can't.
away.
No, wait. Say that last part one more time
I
because I
don't even
definitely
remember what I
think.
said.
Oh God.
Did I tell you my brain doesn't work these days? I am running on caffeine at this point. I am
All
tired.
I'm saying is I wouldn't classify it as assault, but I do think that you are a very skeevy person and there is
Skeevy. You hear that?
right,
Skeevy.
you're a very skeevy person and you definitely have some
People really do that though?
karma to you. What? Are
People
you
do.
serious right now? Like do people manipulate females into having sex or vice
Like, I'm talking
versa?
about like a long-term game though. Like that's like,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Hello. Like okay, so Dora's been in the dating game, right? So that whole
I
thing
haven't
of
been in
like
these streets in a while, so maybe that's why I don't know.
right, but you can even say that these men that are out here taking these women and starting to talk to them and, have them believing taking them out on a couple dates and then all of a sudden they get the cookie and then they're deuces and they ghost. That's a type of manipulation.
Women do it too.
I'm not saying it's
Oh,
just
I was like,
I'm
women
not
do that a lot. I
I'm
know a
not
few of
again,
them.
I'm not saying and that's why I said vice versa. But again, I have to speak for myself and what I see.
But isn't like Tinder, the whole point of Tinder and stuff like that is for sex anyway? I wouldn't know. I've never
No.
had a Tinder or any type of those
I
accounts.
mean, has it become that? Yes, but
It's
technically
like
they're dating
swipe left,
apps.
swipe right. Yes, I'll screw you. No, I won't screw
No,
you.
that's not what the question that's on
No?
there.
Okay, I'm
You're
just,
supposed to like see if there's like a fit, like an attraction when you see that person's and
but
take a
I
look at their
feel
profile
okay,
and then go from
bro,
there.
seriously, like, I
Oh my
feel
god,
like
here we
that,
go.
okay, if I'm looking at your photos, it's like, ooh, I smashed. That's what my head would go, like, I'm not looking, I don't know, I'm not knocking anybody who has found their true love on these dating apps at all.
I
Why
feel
is your,
so hurt and bothered.
no, I'm just saying, like, realistically, it's a visual thing. Again, what did, this person say? Like, we're not blind, right? Like,
Okay,
when I
yes,
look
but that
on these
doesn't mean
apps,
oh my
it's because
goodness.
I
There we
am
go.
physically attracted to you, and there is something about you that I see that I'm like, I definitely smash or pass, depending. But
But
and that's
wait,
it. Like, if we
no.
happen to find some chemistry after that, it's like, okay, but my
Whoa.
first look at you on an app like that is physical.
So we're completely
It's
dismissing
lustful.
wait, hold on. So we're completely dismissing the fact of intention of who is behind that phone? That doesn't matter. So if my intention is to find my husband or, a partner or whatnot, that doesn't matter.
If you were looking to find your husband or a partner or whatever,
Mhm.
I just don't. I guess in the day and age that we live in, sure, but still, realistically, like when you first get on apps like that, it's a swipe. For
It's a sweat
physicality.
right. No. I'm not I don't think
How
you're
many of y'all
understanding.
actually read the bio? And if you do read
Listen,
the bio,
I do definitely read the
it's just to
bio.
make sure that they ain't crazy.
No, it's not that.
Just saying.
First of all, I think intention has to do with a lot with it. Because if your intention of what your purpose of being on that app is to be a hookup app, then it will be a hookup app. But if your intention is to meet somebody that you're trying to actually get to know, then yes, obviously we're not blind. You have certain likes and you're not actually getting to vibe with that person straight off. So you have to go off of, okay, well, does this person meet the minimum of what I would be sexually
You know what I
attracted
want
to
to
and then
do?
go
I
for
want
more?
to set up a blind dating thing,
For
but
what?
literally put them in blindfolds and
Oh, Love is Blind? Okay. You're
and
not new.
like and like just sit y'all down at a table and you have conversations with these people and then you decide.
Right, but everybody doesn't get to
Is
be
that it? Love is Blind is a show
I
or
don't get to be
whatever.
on that pod, yes,
I've
Netflix.
never seen. I've
You
never.
should. It's quite interesting.
I think that the person that I was referring to earlier called me the other day, and I think it's about that show, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
But
the
is
late
that the
season 2.
concept?
Yes. They okay, so the concept of that show is they take adults, female and male, and then they put them in these pods and they talk through a wall. You can hear everything that's, there's cameras on either side, but they can't see each other. But you
Right.
hear everything
Mhm.
from one another. And they get to know each other through voice, through expression. You could ask whatever you want to ask, but
Mhm.
the whole thing is you don't get to see that person. And then at the end of it, you have to decide who you want to propose to.
Exactly.
Right. But that's not real
Tinder.
life.
That's not whatever. But the way that you like,
You want to create the pod? I'll sit in the damn pod.
I will put you in there, and I will be swinging the men through. Like, which one of y'all
I
will catch your
swear.
attention?
I was like, no, seriously. If that was an option for an app to have a conversation and whatnot, before they used to have that, like where you just left a little like video bio of yourself or like a voicemail, and then you would call in. That was like back in the day
I was like,
before
that's
the
like
apps,
way
right?
back.
Like 80s, 70s. But what I'm saying is now,
That just made me think about that song by Trina,
what?
Phone Sex.
Oh God.
I don't know why, but hit them on the line. You only hear the
Give it up.
voice.
But all I'm
Some
saying
Brian
is
McKnight
just,
voice.
I think when it comes to dating apps, it's more intention. I don't even know how we got here, but the intention behind it has a lot to do. Not that you're not led first by minimal physicality or whatever. Yeah, but
How did we get here? What was the
I don't
question
know.
again?
I don't even remember.
Next.
I lost my question. Hold on.
Like,
She said next. She said next.
Guys, I just feel like people who I don't know. I don't know. Dating apps to me clearly aren't.
Oh no, I
meant to
know
be.
how we got here because of the sexual assault statement over manipulation.
Yes.
And I feel like
yes.
that's a thing. Like I think you're skeevy. I think the people that
Skeevy.
aren't transparent with
that
their
word so funny.
intention are manipulators.
It's not hard to say, yo, I want to get in them draws. Like,
right, but people aren't transparent. I've heard it from both sides. They're like, oh well, if we were to say that, then we wouldn't actually get any from men. And I was like, you'd be surprised, right? I was like,
you'd be surprised.
There, you might not,
can't.
you might have.
Some of these people really just be out here looking for sex.
Right.
So
I was like,
you
and
never
they just
know.
don't feel comfortable saying like, that's what I was here for.
Right.
Thank you for.
We don't even need your free meal.
Sitting down, sparing me a boring ass comment and conversation during that.
Because some people could be boring and be great in bed. You just
oh Lord
get to
Jesus,
the point.
goodbye. That's
Get
not
to
the question.
point. I'm just saying.
Oh, that leads us into another question.
Oh,
why are more women single these days?
Because women have switched up the narrative.
What narrative?
The narrative of the man. Okay, first of all, women have been fighting for equal pay for a long time. So outside of equal pay, right?
Okay.
Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
women are no longer waiting on a man to come and be a state, like Captain Save-A-Ho or whatever they want to call
Captain Save-A-Ho.
your prince or your whatever, right? they're no longer waiting for these men to do things that they can do for themselves. Again, I just said how I can't wait to like date myself and like do these things for myself because it was something that I never did before because
Right.
I walked in already broken, right? Women aren't as broken and fragile as they used to be.
I don't think we
And
ever
how
were.
but that's how the world has projected women to be.
Right.
Broken and fragile and oh my god, the little precious thing, just don't swing too hard or she might fall. Whatever. Like
Glass doll.
right, exactly. A little glass doll walking around. Women they're no longer playing into that role.
Right.
Like we've stepped out, we've evolved. We no longer wait for the man to come and like really give us all the things that we want. So you got to bring, as they say, what do you bring to the table? You need to be bringing more to the table.
Right.
That's the thing.
Mm. She said, level up.
So if you're not bringing certain things to the table, but you look, matter of fact, not even don't bring it to my table. Where is your table?
Right.
What table are you sitting at? Because I have a table. I need you to have a table, and then we could, combine the tables. But you're not about to come sit at my table without a table of your own, and vice versa. Same things, whatever.
Preach this.
But that, like, I feel like that's why more women are single now because they're no longer accepting your scraps that you're giving.
Ooh.
And that's no, it's the truth.
You should have seen her when she said scraps.
We're no longer accepting your scraps, and you have got to bring the full course meal. That's it. Is that what I said?
Oh, this is an interesting one because I mean, at some point you were pregnant. Should pregnant women date if they're single?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
Oh man,
that's a tough one.
Mm.
I feel like as a woman, you should do what you want to do with your body and your life. I am very big on not
autonomy.
being right. Yes, and I just feel like people who have something to say need to shut the up, mind your business.
Right.
But no, seriously, like I don't see. My personal preference with that is I will date. I just don't know how I would feel about any type of sexual activity with a person that's not the father of my kid in the moment of being pregnant, just because I feel like it's just violating the child. That's just again my personal thing. Like, hey, you do what you want, live your life. But I just wouldn't be able to do that part of it. But if I was dating, like, sure. Now, what I don't like is women who go on dates knowing they're pregnant but not showing yet, and then they don't tell the person that they're actually pregnant. That's messed up.
Oh God! Again, manipulation. It's
Yes,
not being
exactly
not being transparent.
You have to be transparent. But I feel like if you want to go on a date why not? Like, what's stopping you from going on a date? If that person knows that you're pregnant and they still want to take you out, you got the sauce, honey. You got the sauce, and let them take you on a date. Period.
You got the sauce. Baby, I'm so sick. All right, next question. What is the pettiest reason you won't date someone?
Oh God.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Wait.
this one should be fun.
That I won't date someone?
Yes.
Outside of a micro penis.
Listen. What listen to the question, girl. I'm not repeating myself again.
Okay.
What is the pettiest reason you won't date someone?
Y'all, that's tough.
Oh God. They said petty. So dig deep.
I'm not a petty individual. Kind of.
I
I have petty moments, but I'm not a petty individual. I am shallow, but not petty.
I was about to say.
So wait, does that consider me petty? Like if I won't date someone because they're of a certain size?
But that's what I was about to make a comment. I was like, so is being shallow really being petty? I don't really think it is.
I don't
think it's
think
two
so.
different
That's what I'm
things.
saying. I feel like I am shallow. I've admitted that on numerous occasions, but I don't find I don't think I have a petty reason as to why I won't date someone.
That's hard. Now I want to really identify exactly what petty is. I mean,
like what do you consider petty? Because I can't say that I have.
I feel like revengefulness is petty. Like that. When I think about petty, it's like that. Like
people that tit for tat,
right?
Like
tit for tat, right? Revengefulness, arrogance. That to me is like petty behavior.
Yeah, but
like
I
don't
must
have
a reason,
right?
But yeah, no, I don't know. That one, I don't know. If y'all know, I would love to hear your responses to that.
It's more like you would have shallow reasons for.
I would 100% have shallow reasons.
We don't need you to list that down.
Yeah, I was like, I will go through the list.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are getting really funny. He was handsome, seemed nice. he even had his money right. What was it that turned you off?
Again, are like outside of the micro
It
penis?
doesn't get.
That's like the thing for me. Seriously, like I feel like everything else I can either look past or we can fix. Like things are fixable. Like, okay, your teeth aren't that great. We can go to a dentist. You're in shape, but not fully. Like, I don't know. Like certain things are fixable. You can't fix that.
Mm.
You can't fix that. Everybody has preferences. Like, not every vagina is for every man. You know what I'm saying? Or every woman. But what do they call it? Like the roast beef vagina? Like some people just
my goodness.
some people
did
won't.
not.
No,
Next question.
Some people won't do that.
I'm like, where did this just go? Anyways.
Because mine are like it's not many things that I'm not. I might be shallow to a degree, but like I'm not. I don't know how. Like I'm not perfect, so I don't expect people to be perfect. So we can work through things.
Okay.
And there's things that
just not
things
certain things that are on her shallow list.
Right.
If it's on her shallow list, then no, you cannot get past
my
it.
shallow list isn't that long though.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying if it's on that shallow list, it's a no.
And think about it. I like again, as I've said before, Penelope wasn't my type.
In the beginning?
Right.
At all.
No.
Okay. Girls.
It's just like
she didn't mean that.
I did.
Oh, we heard it. Girl, I am done.
Just say it. Everybody has preferences. Y'all just like to lie about y'all. Y'all be trying to make people feel good.
Damn. So it really was just like the personality, the connection, the chemistry that
he was funny.
Oh,
he used to come into the facility and like brighten up my mornings. I'm like, why are you here? Like, what are you doing? You're not even doing what you can't, like what the facility is for. Like, why are you here? We would sit there and just talk for hours, like at least an hour when they would come in the morning. And then when they came later.
They came in a group.
No, actually, the sweetest thing was he would come early,
mm-hmm.
which I find so, after being with him for so long now, I'm like, so you used to wake up for that, but now you have a hard time getting up to do anything. Come on. But anyways, so
please continue with this tea.
But back then, right, he would get up to go to the facility with the friend because the friend was embarrassed to go alone.
Okay.
And I just thought that was the sweetest thing. I was like, oh, I'm sold. You are a sweetheart and you are funny. And
that is
like,
cute. Who's the friend? I don't remember it. Well, again,
I would have to, yeah. Well, you wouldn't even recognize him if you see him now.
Oh, no. I mean, no. I wouldn't even.
But
okay.
Anyways, so yeah, and I just thought that was the sweetest thing. I'm like, oh my God, this man is like so sweet doing this for his friend or his coworker at the time, whatever. And we would just sit and talk, and then started bringing me coffee, and then it became a thing. And then literally, like, one of the staff members was just like, "Oh, I remember I got a text one day like, "Oh, your blah 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 boyfriend came today and brought you some coffee and a banana, but you weren't here."
Was this M?
Yes.
Oh, of course.
I was like, but you weren't here. And I was just like, oh, that's sweet. Enjoy it because I'm not there. Obviously, somebody got to drink it and eat it. And it just became my thing.
Never mind. I was going to say something and then I'm like, whoa, too much tea. I would have given you a clue on who the other episode was about. Remember what was the name of that episode?
I don't know.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh,
yeah, too much information.
Yes.
But anyways.
Too much sauce.
Too much sauce. Okay, and this is going to be the final question.
Okay.
Of this rapid fire.
Oh, God. I feel like I'm put on the heat, honey.
This is a scenario, so listen up. Because I don't like repeating myself. Okay.
Probably will.
If you're seriously dating a guy and he loses his job.
Oh, God.
Are you still willing to move forward with making the relationship official? Or do you wait until he's employed again? I got the sauce.
I'm so
baby.
sick.
I'm so sick.
I have okay. It depends, like how a person reacts in that moment will determine the answer to that question. Because if you lost your job and you're pouty to the point where like you're just, and I don't mean like, okay, you get into a rut. Everybody gets into a rut. But I'm talking about if you just allow it to consume you to the point where you're not even trying to put forth put forth effort to look for there's money everywhere,
Right.
right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a 9 to 5, but if you're not like hustling
Mhm.
to pay the thing, you're an adult, like you're an adult. So obviously you have bills, you have responsibilities. We all do. So if you're not hustling to get that stuff done, um, nah, I probably wouldn't make it official.
But it's not necessarily contingent of the financial aspect of it. It's just the mentality of it all.
Right. Everybody, money comes and money goes. So you
Right.
could be broke today and rich tomorrow. Like it is what it is. That's just the way that life works.
Mhm.
But your mentality to it all is what's going to be a determining factor for me.
Right.
I don't care about your financial status.
Mhm.
Like, how do you handle situation? Like, uh, what's the word?
Your reaction.
No. How do you handle stressful situations?
Oh, okay. Mhm.
That's a stressful situation. Like,
Right.
not having money coming in when you're used to having money coming in is like, oh wait, what's happening? Like, I got all these bills and all
How
these
good at
expenses.
you at being poor.
Right. How good are you at being poor? And are you gonna be a baby about it?
Right.
Like, yo, I've lived on ramen noodles and water. Like, I'm talking straight broke in my car. Like, how am I gonna eat tomorrow?
Mhm.
Poor.
Checking out
So
the coins to do laundry.
right, literally.
Oh.
Literally. Like, so are we just like not eating today? I gotta hand wash these drawers. All right,
Right.
cool. I gotta shower in the gym because I don't
Right.
know where I'm laying my head at. Like, I've been there. So it's not your financial status. It's really just how are you handling that? Because if you break down to the point where you're like just doing nothing and then you fall into this rut of like, I have oh, my life is miserable and blah 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 blah. It's like, nah, I can't.
Right.
I
Because I
can't.
think that also gives you a great light because again, finances are a big stress, but there are bigger stressful situations that come into life.
Yes.
Health wise, it like sometimes life just hits you back and back and
Back to
back.
back to back.
Right. So it's just like, my dude, like imagine if we have kids.
Right.
like I don't like I'm
Like,
sorry.
you gonna let my kids struggle like that?
Right.
You better
I
go out
can't.
and get them coins.
And then it's not even but no, but what I'm saying is like there's going to be stressors that are and sometimes it's not just one stressor, it's multiple
It's
stressors
multiple
at the
stresses
same
at a
time.
time.
Right. And if you can't balance that out, that's like a big red flag.
And I'm not saying that I need you to be a armor of steel,
No, no,
right?
no.
Like,
Right.
obviously we're human and everybody has a moment where they break down. You have to be able to pick yourself back up.
Right. It's just having the understanding of okay, today I'm going to give myself a moment,
Right.
but
Mhm.
then tomorrow I'm going to pivot. And
Right.
if tomorrow still doesn't work out, I'm going to keep pivoting until something hits.
Exactly.
It's just like the not feeling sorry about yourself and never taking a step forward again.
Mhm.
Right.
And a lack of effort will be like a thing. Like, everything for me is effort. In
Mhm.
any area of your life, you have to put forth effort. So if you're not even putting forth effort to pick yourself back up, that's a problem for me.
Right.
No, I am not cuffing you.
Right. No, because it's going to be right. That kind of gives you
An idea of that person.
of how the relationship's going to go.
Exactly.
Lack of effort towards everything else as well.
Because then I gotta come in and I gotta be Captain Save a Hole for you. Like, I gotta come in and
Again.
save your life?
Not again.
No. Yeah, I'm not
I
doing
actually
it.
dumped somebody. My first true love, I dumped him because of that. Lack of effort.
I'm not doing it.
And it's just like I wasn't
And-
as much as I've been a fixer, I dropped that hoe.
I'm dead.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm
It was just
dead.
like too much.
And I'm not talking about like if you're already in a relationship with somebody and some other stuff happens, that's like a whole y'all, I have been in a rut. Like,
Oh, no,
actually
right.
my whole past year, like, y'all don't know it, but stressed, okay? Like, after having my daughter, it was like, what are we doing in life again? You know?
Mhm.
So it's not that. It's just if that's the beginning of it, no.
Mhm.
No. I can't.
Yes, because there's a big difference about somebody that's held you down X amount of time and then hits a stump and then stumbles a little bit and then picks themselves up versus we're not even in it yet and you're stumbling to the fact that you no.
Like, how you
'Cause
crumble before we even build something?
right.
That
But
can't
I
do it.
also think it has to do with the fact of I don't know. Not that I want to date my equal, but I want to date my equal at the same time. Like I I'm at that like realistically, I'm at that
I
stage in my
need to
life.
be
Well,
able to lean on you.
right. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like we need to be on the equal basis. That's why at this age, before I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pick. Like, no, now it's just like we have to have that similar vision, that similar
Mhm.
output, that similar thing.
Mhm.
Because again, life is not guaranteed. If I go down, I can pivot. I will need some help, but like I'm
Right.
still, trucking back
It
here.
has to be a
Right.
lean and lean. Like
Mhm.
you lean on me, I lean on you.
Right.
Like Penelope and I, we've leaned on each other, and it's been,
Mhm.
a rough. No, seriously, it's
Right.
been a rough road. But we've leaned on each other.
Right.
And it might not have always been the prettiest, and it might not have always been the, whatever, but it's happened. But if that would have been like the beginning, like if I didn't know who he was before getting to that stage,
Mhm.
I would have easily walked away.
So now I want to ask you again: loyalty or good
Ay,
personality?
Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. I mean, I guess when you put it in that sense, yes, loyalty over the good personality. Yes. All right, back to that question. Yeah, scratch everything that I said before.
And on that note,
And on that note, into the questions.
this has been fun, y'all.
Tired of being in the hot seat.
Honestly,
Take me out.
That's the end of my questions. And if you wanted to know who Lex was a little bit behind the scenes, well, you got her little snippet and good personality.
Don't
over
hold me
loyalty.
to it. Don't hold me to it. I can change my mind.
But like always, please keep tuning in every Friday, 6 a.m. You know where to catch us. Every
Yes.
platform. We're on IG. So you were saying _. And okay, you have nothing else to say.
Y'all, I literally
She just like took the biggest pause. And
I just blanked. I don't know where my brain just went when I tell
I
you.
thought she was gonna be like, "Thank you so much, and we'll catch you next time." Like always. Bye.
I'm tired. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the support. We will see you guys next Friday.
Bye-bye.